Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another recap video of Bad Boys LA. This is episode 4, Bad Boy Beatdown. And yeah, I would like to apologize for any background noise y'all may hear if I did not say that just now. Okay, so with that being said, make sure you like, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. We're gonna get right on into it. So yeah, the guys are all at the house or whatever, and Milan gets a package, and in comes, his dildo line, basically. So he calls down Anthony so he can show him what it looks like. I mean, he packing or whatever, but still, he show him his line, and then after that, they eventually get ready to go to the studio. So they all get to the studio, and they start, hearing the beats by Matt Cash, the producer, engineer. And the first two he runs, it's like, okay, Milan and Gutter, they throw out some versions, like, it's all right. And then I think it gets to the third or fourth beat, and everybody's like, yeah, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. So Milan, he thinks he's like the leader of the pack, and like he's the alpha male that he got to do. He got to go first, and everybody needs to, follow his lead. So he decided he wants to go in to lay down his verses first. So everybody's looking like, okay, we let you have your little moment. You can go first. But come to find out, Curtis wanted to go in first so he can showcase what he really got to offer. So yeah. I got my new water bottle, 64 ounces, so it's half a gallon. Yeah, but that's beside the point. So Milan goes in first to lay down his verses or whatever. I feel like he was in there for a long time, but hey, everybody just like, whatever, okay, let him just do his little part. So Darrell, he's outside, and Anthony and Gutter, they go outside, and they're talking to him like, well, first, before he goes outside, Darrell, he was like basically in the back, not really like, putting forth any more effort. He's so not into it. He ain't into rap and stuff like that. He's not into it anymore or whatever. So after that, Milan's still in the studio laying down his verses or whatever. And Carry On's at the front with the engineer talking about, yeah, you're doing a good job, this sounds good, or whatever, trying to like put him on to like, hype him up so he can do good. So during that part, Darrell goes outside, and Anthony and Gutter, they go outside, and they talk to him like, listen, this is a team effort. You're all supposed to, put it in a part so that we can all come together as one, because we represent one. We're unity. And, Darrell, he voices his opinion why he feel like why he don't really got time for this. He don't mind doing the fashion. He do not mind doing the fashion. He do not mind the fashion. And he was like, well, I mean, I did this, but I'm not really feeling this anymore. So where the money reside, you getting them coins though. But yeah, so they Anthony and Gutter, they are like, listen, I understand that, but I feel where you come from. But at least try to put in some forth effort to show like you want to be a part of the song or whatever. So they eventually convinced Darrell to come back inside. And Milan still in the studio, still inside doing his part on the song. After that, Moolah goes in and does his part. Curtis goes in and does his part. When it was time for Anthony, he didn't get a chance to do his part. Gutter went in and did his part. Everybody's part sounded good. The producer had to leave because he had other stuff to do. And then when it was time, I guess, to put everything together, they didn't have nobody to do it. So Carry On was like, listen, I mean, I know a little something, but I don't know how to do Pro Tools. And then Mulan started going back and forth with Carry On. And Carry On was like, listen, I can YouTube it real quick. It's only like a 3-minute video. I can check it out to see how things go, and then that's just what it is. But Mulan was like, no, we can't do it. But mind you, Carry On, he grew up in the business. Like, you act like he just stayed at home while his daddy was working in the studio. No, he was probably there watching the one and two, seeing how things go, and seeing which buttons to press and stuff like that. Okay, he may not have to do Pro Tools, but he know a little something, something, something. Okay. Growing up in the music industry, you learn a thing or two. You might not know everything, but you will pick up on cues and stuff to do and know what not to do. So basically, that's where he's coming from. But Mulan is not trying to hear it, and then all the other guys, they just like, I ain't got time for this. Gutters in his own world. He just want to smoke his hookah and just have his best life. And then Mulan, he just chill like, listen, that ain't my business. I ain't got time for that. Not my problem. But them two going back and forth at it. And then eventually Carry On goes outside. Curtis goes outside to like, try to calm him down and trying to get the point of the whole situation, why they were doing a pointless argument. Anyway, it's like listen. But not for nothing, I kind of do feel like Mulan was doing too much. Like, he always wanted to be like the leader of the pack. Like, everything has to go his way or there's no way. I mean, the least he could do was like, okay, Carry On, I know you don't know how to do this, but let's see what you can do. Like, at least give him some acknowledgement that he's there and he's trying to help. But, you just want everything to go your way. Everything to go your way. So they go back with part of. So after that, like I said, Carry On goes outside to try to cool off. Curtis goes outside to check on him to, like, kind of reassure him, like, listen, I understand where you're coming from, but it's just like, we are trying to do one thing. We're trying to work on the song and, trying to get what we got to get done here so we can go to the fashion show afterwards. So they're still talking. Eventually, Carry On comes back inside, and then they're still going back and forth, whatever. Carry On goes to sit back down, and then Mulan, he sits on the table, whatever. Supposedly his leg is broke, but he ends up picking up a bottle. And it's just like, for what? Carry On put his cup down, and it's like, then you see the other two producer people come in, they're trying to stop him. They're like, listen, you ain't trying to swing that bottle with him. And Carry On just like, that goes, it's just back and forth, pointless arguing. It's just like, really? Y'all spent the whole studio session. After the first part, y'all got your tracks down when it was time to edit and everything. Y'all spent the whole entire time arguing or whatever. Eventually, another engineer guy came in and was able to put the song and stuff together, and they're still going back and forth. At this point, everybody's just fed up, and they decided, listen, we ain't got time. Let's just go. They get outside, and Darrell talks to Carry On. And Carry On explains to him, like, this is what happened. I just want to, like, feel, like, accepted. And want to just, like, try to, see what I can do. Like, give me some shine, too. Not everything just got to be about you. But they still going back and forth, arguing. It's like, at this point, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. It's like, I kind of feel like where Carry On is coming from is like, and it's true, like, the whole entire time they're arguing, all you can hear is Mulan talk about his daddy. Okay, so what? Everybody gets up into an argument about their parents. Like, why is that the only thing that you got to bring up? That shows you don't know that much about me that you think you do. So what if nobody heard of me since I was arguing with my daddy? Maybe I wanted to keep a low profile. Did you ever think about that? Not every time somebody's famous and you're related to that person, you got to be in the spotlight. Like, now I see why certain celebrities don't put their kids out in the spotlight, because then this is like they get attacked too. For what reason? They did not deserve this. And it's just like, for what? Whatever. So they arguing, that's all they brought up was about Carry On's daddy. So what? It's like, all the other guys were just over it. I was over it, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is so pointless. So Mulan was trying to get into the car to go, and it wasn't open for it. So it's like, huh. But eventually they get in the cat, they get in the Sprinter, and I think Carry On, he rode with the other people because the energy was so off, and it just was like, that was just so pointless. Yeah, it was just pointless at this point. Hopefully next episode, it goes good and they actually go to the fashion show and they do what they're supposed to do. But yeah, this was a whole pointless episode. Oh my God, I was so upset, like, but whatever. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. recap. Hopefully they get to a resolution after this, because this is how it's gonna be. What's the point of watching? Okay. But anyway, y'all stay tuned for next week's episode. And if y'all guys enjoyed this recap, y'all can watch it on the Zeus Network app. Like I tell you each week, it is $5.99. Y'all can watch it there. Also, if y'all guys like this again, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you at the next one. Bye.